Do you want to make money online? Wait, not just any kind of money. Maybe you want to make passive money. Maybe you want to make automated money, right? Like the money you make while you sleep money. You've heard about that kind of money, but maybe you've been kind of, well, I don't know if that even exists anymore, right? But then your hopes got completely thrown into the air when you ran into the YTA method, right? And maybe you thought that maybe this is the answer. This is how I can make automated money on YouTube. Well, in this exciting episode today, I'm going to show you and do for you a YTA method review, okay? So you can decide whether or not, in fact, this is the case. As a matter of fact, what are you going to learn from this video? You're going to learn whether or not is it possible truly to create a full-time income on YouTube without creating any videos and without having to show your face. Who's the creator of the YTA method? Are they legit? Who is this method ideal for? What is the YTA method and how does this whole thing work? How much do you need to invest to get access and all the upsells? I'm even gonna do a back office tour for you and let you know what's behind there, give you the pros and cons of this program. We'll even do a quick frequently asked question and answer section that I've noticed a lot of people are asking, and then give you my final rating to help you decide whether or not the YTA method, YouTube automation method, is in fact the method for you and can actually make you money. All right, if you're new to this channel, then you know that my name is Njigha, and this channel is all about empowering you, the home business entrepreneur, with the mindset and the online skill sets to get results, make money, and drive breakthroughs. All right, so if you like content like that, reviews like this, then hey, definitely give the video a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and go ahead and smash that bell too so you can be notified whenever I drop a new video, which is pretty much on the regular. All right, so let's get into this thing, okay? Who are the creators of the YTA method? All right, well, it's none other than these two gentlemen, Caleb Maddix and Ryan O'Donnell. Now, what's funny about it is like these guys are super young. They're like children, basically, which is crazy, right? If they can do it, then you can do it. It's basically what you should be thinking. All right, Caleb Maddix is basically an 18-year-old entrepreneur and marketer. This little guy made he's made over 100 grand by the time he was 14, worth $1 million by the age of 16. He's co-founder along with his partner here, Ryan O'Donnell, for a company, Apex for Kids, which is like a kids company. It's worth about $15 to $30 million. Crazy, right? The boy has written 9 books, okay? And the international keynote speaker and a social media influencer. I mean, this boy at the age of 18 has accomplished more than most grown people have done in their entire lives, right? It's crazy. And then you got Ryan O'Donnell, his partner. He's a 20-year-old entrepreneur. He's co-founder with him, and he's behind one of the biggest launches that had ever happened in internet history, with the whole course between Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi and Russell Brunson. All right, I think it was I forget what that was called, but it was basically a course that helped you show you how to broker courses and create a business online. And that was a whole $50 million deal. So what exactly is the YTA method? Okay, what is this thing? It stands for YouTube automation. Okay, well, we'll talk about who is this for. First of all, if you're someone who's making money online from home or anywhere in the world, you're looking to do that, this is for you. If you're a home business entrepreneur searching for the perfect lifestyle business, right? That's me. You don't want to have to be working super hard. You want the kind that fits the type of lifestyle you want, then hey, keep looking. If you're an affiliate marketer, keep looking. Traditional business owners that are looking to move online. This is really interesting. You're going to learn quite a few things here that I think is very interesting, that's going to help you take your business, give you another asset source of income, right? And then if you're a beginner looking for a proven system for long-term income growth, I think this may be something to definitely take a look at. And if you're working from home, you're a part-timer wanting to put something together that's long-term. If you're a retiree, maybe you need additional income source. This may be something that's worth considering, okay? This is very interesting. Now, what exactly is the YTA method, okay? It stands for YouTube automation. Basically, what Caleb Maddix and Ryan O'Donnell here have done is they worked with a gentleman by the name of Donovan or Devin. He's the mastermind behind the entire thing that has created students who have created these websites. And what this is that he's going to walk you through an 8-week YouTube masterclass program that's going to teach you how to create passive income generating YouTube channels that are fully automated and faceless. I know it's crazy, right? Channels are automated because basically you're outsourcing all the work to an overseas virtual team. And it's passive because these viral videos, when uploaded, are going to generate tons of views when done correctly. And as a result, you're going to make money via YouTube's AdSense income. So you get paid by YouTube AdSense, which is basically based on the number of views that you generate, right? And so essentially what you're going to do is you're going to learn you're going to be creating your own passive income, producing assets, very similar to like the real estate model, right? If you buy a piece of property, put a renter in there, they're going to pay you a certain amount of income every single month. But then of course you had to invest a whole lot of money to get that property in the first place. The beauty about YouTube is that you can create a video for free, and if done appropriately, this video can generate you income over and over again. I have videos right now that are like making me money ever since I dropped them for about a year or two now, and it's amazing. It's amazing once you've gotten a taste of it, you never go back. Okay, now what's the pricing on the YTA method right now? Is $9.97 one-time payment or $5.97 for 2 payments. Okay, and then there is one upsell that I saw. It's like a YouTube. It's this YTA Mastermind course. So I imagine they're gonna help you get more hands-on and help you get these automated faceless channels up and running. Help you with your team, creating your team, and it looks like it might be at least a couple $10,000 because it asks you in the form, hey, do you have $10,000 to invest? It may be worth taking a look at if in fact that you see that this is something that you want to do. Now let's take a look inside real quick. In fact, I'm gonna show you real quick how it works, okay? So he tells you how the whole thing works. Number one, you're gonna find a faceless YouTube channel that's getting millions of views and making millions of dollars, okay? And that's the assumption, is that because they're getting millions of views, they're getting paid. Once you do that, you're gonna step two is you're gonna create a channel in the exact same niche as them, okay? This model is very similar to some other stuff that I'm gonna tell you about, but this is very key. This is exactly how it works. You find one that's winning already, and then you hire an overseas virtual team to create all the videos for you with similar titles and thumbnails and content to their most viral videos, that the ones that are getting paid, that are paying them the most. And then you just basically make passive income without ever stepping in front of the camera, because your team is making all the videos for you, and you never have to get behind the microphone or edit a single video and all that. So it sounds dreamy, right? And then step 5, you basically scale the entire thing by repeating the process over and over again, and you create more YouTube channels, and with the same formula, finding similar ones and going with it. Now let's take a look into the back office, all right? Because that's to see how this thing works. Okay, so I purchased it, taking a look around, and I got to tell you, the one thing I do like is that the program course looks pretty good, set up pretty well. All right, first of all, he's going to tell you what the foundation is of the YTA path and the method. There is a community, a Facebook group that you can join, so it's really good. You should definitely do the Facebook groups, because there's always information and tidbits you can get there that's not necessarily always in the course, and from other people who are doing it as well. Then they go into the science of virality, how to increase your click-through rate, and the way to go viral, because a lot of these are basic stuff about YouTube. Okay, you gotta have a good click-through rate. Otherwise, nobody watches your video, and if nobody doesn't watch your video, you go nowhere, right? You don't get any views. And he's gonna show you how to set up your channel, make sure you have monetization in mind. How to get set up so that you're like looking at the right channel, the right channels that you want to model off of, and you're going to do the right things. And then your mandatory rules of YouTube, avoiding copyright, you got to be careful with that. He'll show you what to do with that. Automating the entire channel, right? And so this is the best part, right? Creating your assembly line, hiring your team, creating contracts, paying your team right. This is some good stuff right here. I'm going to talk about that and the things that I like, the pros, because you're not going to see a lot of this in a lot of different courses, but this is really, really important. So how you hire your team and how you outsource and things like that, automating your first video and things like that. Then you're going to upload your first video, right? You want to make sure you learn how to do this, because you got to learn how to train your team, right? And so he's going to show you, hey, when is the best time to uploading your videos, driving that initial traffic to get it going, utilizing growth spam, split testing your video. And he's going to give you some standing operation procedures to help you scale, okay? Things you need to keep in mind. He's using special resurrection method, which is interesting. The key to hiring when you scale, how to simplify that whole process of scaling and building your team, and the mistakes you definitely want to avoid. And then he talks about the maximum wage mentality, which is basically the winning mentality of how to keep this thing going, how to accept money into your life, which is very interesting, because like I said, if you're in a place where you've never done this before and you've been in an employee mindset for a long time, even Robert Kiyosaki talks about this, it's really hard. You're kind of in a place where you self-sabotage yourself from having success online, because you don't know that the things you're doing are really employee-based thinking, and you have to shift your mindset. So this is really good stuff. And then of course he's got a lot of bonuses here to help you, even things about flipping your channel if you wanted to, how to find investing to get started in building your team, how to monetize your channels in other different ways other than just the YouTube AdSense, right? Okay, and so let's talk about some of the things that I do like about this course. Man, number one, I do love the fact that it leverages the amazing power of YouTube, right? I mean, because YouTube is so powerful now, It's a free way to get traffic, and it's a search engine, and people are on it like crazy. I mean, and there's no cost to get started with YouTube. That's the thing about it. It's free. There's no product to create you have to worry about. You don't have to deal with customers or recruiting anybody. If you don't like to recruit and sell, you don't have to. You can sell literally on the videos, but you don't even have to get on the videos yourself. So it's a lot of valuable advantages there. It's duplicatable. The system has been working with he talks about this in his program, how Devin has taught many students to do this exact same thing. There's a lot of channels that are these faceless channels that just people seem to watch. There's millions of views. He gives examples of it in the course as well as in the webinar as well. And I like the fact that it appears to be a well-organized program, right? Proven system to get expected results. If you do this work and you do this and you lay down the work and the foundation, you're going to get results. And then I really like the fact that it teaches you how to work on your business and not in your business. This is one of the things that I first learned from my mentor was that, hey, you're doing all this work, all this grunt work. There's never been an empire or anybody who's scaled and to the point of 10, like 20, 30, 40, $50,000 per month by themselves, right? You got to, as soon as possible, get behind of all the grunt work and learn how to hire a team and manage them so that you can do the higher level activities things. Let your team do the $25 and $30 per hour things so that you can work on the $100 and $1,000 per hour activities. And that's exactly what the aspect of working working in your business, not on your business, not in your business. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, and then I love the fact that, this kind of goes into the whole fundamentals of a real business. There's a guy by the name of Marcus Lemonis. I don't know if you know him, but he has like this really good show it's called The Profit on CNBC. And I love this guy because he talks about some of the stuff if I do watch any TV, this is some of the stuff I watch, right? Business, entrepreneurship, investing in businesses and people. And he has this whole line about people, process, and product, right? That's what you're getting in a real business, right? A real business is not signing a form that says that you just, business in a box type of thing where you just sign through around $100, $1,000, $50, and now you got a business, right? And then, no, a real business is where you have people. So you're managing a team of people that are doing stuff for you. You have a process, right? A system very similar to what you're going to learn here, step by step, what they need to be doing to upload your videos, get the views, get the type of content, and then you have the product, which is the creation of the videos, the quality content that's out there. That's the fundamentals of a real business. You're going to learn how to be a real business owner, which is one of the things I really like about this particular course. Of course, you get a Facebook group community as well. And I did notice the customer service is really good. It's pretty good. I got an email saying, hey, we want to tell us what you think. And so, let us know. So I thought that was cool. Some of the things that I don't like, right, are just cons, things to consider, right? Number one, it's a bit pricey. $1,000 is kind of up there. Number two, there are other people teaching this exact business model. I know one or two other guys that are really good guys that have really good products too, that I've used their YouTube products that are teaching kind of the exact same thing. So is there saturation to consider? I don't know. I kind of wonder about that, because a lot of times you got to think about the fact that most people don't actually use the products when they buy them, number one. And number two, YouTube is so massive. I don't know if you know the stats. I just pulled them up, but there's nearly 2 billion people logged in on YouTube, okay? So I don't know if it's going to be saturated or not, but 2 billion people is a lot of people to saturate. So I think maybe you're going to be okay. So that's what I think. But another thing to consider is that it's going to require you some money to get started and to pay your virtual outsource team, right? So that's not cheap. So if you have a job, so I recommend you keep working your job, keep, and then set aside some money to pay your team. And then also in the course, he does have some places here where he kind of in the bonuses about how to get some investing. So that's something to consider as well. The other thing too is that it does rely solely on YouTube AdSense. That's a real kind of a because there's times when YouTube can just drop monetization on you, and if that's all your income is coming from that, there might be a problem. So although so you do might want to consider other avenues, and when you start growing a channel like that, you can investigate those kind of things. And then he's talking about you can get millions of views really, really quick, but once again, YouTube does take time, right? I don't know if in fact that's gonna happen. I just just know that the time and energy it's taken me to build a channel has been blood, sweat, and tears, okay? And you just gotta be committed, you know? So I don't want you being, I hope the expectations are not too high where like, hey, or too low rather, it's saying that yeah, it can just happen for you if you just hire a team. I think you're gonna have to work pretty hard, put in some sweat and tears and equity and really figure this thing out, all right? So that's the thing. So here's a few frequently asked questions that I noticed that people have been asking that I wanna kind of just address real quick to help people make decisions. Number one, what makes the YTA method different from other faceless automated YouTube channel courses? Like I said, I've seen a few of them that are out there. If I were to say something different, I would say that, you know, it appears to me that Caleb, Maddix, and you know, Ryan O'Donnell here put together a pretty good program designed specifically to walk you step by step. It looks to me that one of the biggest differences is that, yeah, you're going to learn how to do the automated faceless channels, but I think that the automation of training your team, the outsource obsession and automating and that type of stuff, I think that's kind of probably the bigger difference. You're probably going to get a little bit more in-depth information on that. So I think that's worth checking it out just for that. Number two, how much money can you make? Well, first of all, the money you make is really dependent on how much effort you put, okay? That's what it really comes down to. You probably can make an incredible amount of money. I've heard people make $20, $40, $50, $100,000 per month in YouTube AdSense revenue, but keep in mind, that's just the beginning. You can make even more by utilizing other models of monetizing your YouTube channels, like sponsorship deals, affiliate marketing, merchandise. There's all kinds of things you can do. So it all comes down to how much effort are you willing to put, and if you can do that, if you got the hunger, then you'll be fine. Just don't worry about the money. Just get to work, okay? And then the other thing is, can this method become saturated? Like I said, I don't think so. There's billions of people, so I think that, and most people are not even going to take action anyway. So I think you might be fine. How is this different from making a regular YouTube channel? I would say that it's different in that I don't know if I think it's not really a huge difference, really, because making a regular YouTube channel, you got to learn how YouTube works. You got to learn how to post, who your audience is. You got to learn how to post great content, right? And then at the end of the day, even you regular YouTube channel makers hire people, hire VAs. I have a VA, someone that helps me. Most people that are growing have someone that's helping them. So I think this one just teaches you how to do that at scale and at a bigger level, okay? And then does it work? Well, you know, I would say that it looks like it's working. You know, when I look at some of the testimonials of what he's put together here, and a lot of people and a lot of the results, some of them were saying, it appears to me it can't work. A lot of channels are out there, many people teaching the same model. I believe that it does work. The question is, will you work? Okay. And so at the end of the day, if you ask me, my conclusion is, I'll give this thing 4.5 stars. I think it's a really good brilliant step-by-step system for anyone that wants to turn YouTube into an automated passive money generating asset with the skills of a true business owner, okay? A true business owner who can do what? Manage people, manage a product, and have a process, okay? And then eventually create time freedom for you. So if you're hungry for that, I think you're in the right place, all right? I think you're in the right place. So I definitely think it's worth checking out. I mean, most courses like this are about $1,000, but I think you're getting a whole lot of value. I believe this is a course that's kind of like a 2-in-1 course here, right? You're learning YouTube, but at the same time, you're also learning how to build a real business, hire people, right? You know, at the end of the day, you don't want to do all the work yourself. You need a team. Always the biggest businesses have always had teams. No one ever has done anything great by themselves, okay? So hope that was valuable and helped you decide whether or not the YTA Method by Caleb Maddix and Ryan O'Donnell is a great program from you. If in fact you did, hey, definitely give the video a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and definitely check out the the free webinar they have where you can learn more. And in fact, that's something you want to learn, all right? So I'll leave a link in the description below. Until the next exciting episode, my friend, you be blessed, stay hungry. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.